Hey riders, this is the Llano Rider. This is my first video on my new YouTube channel. What I'm gonna do is introduce myself and show y'all why you wanna subscribe and watch me and check things out. So after the video, if you do like it, hit subscribe, hit the alerts button so you know when I put out new videos, and let's get started. All right, riders, I'm Sean. I'm the Llano Rider. I'm from Amarillo, Texas, which is a part of the High Plains. When I first started thinking about starting this YouTube channel, I was actually going to call myself the High Plains Drifter, but that email was already taken. So I kind of started thinking more that, you know, the High Plains is so big, it covers, south of us, Lubbock, getting into West Texas, all the way up north into Kansas, Colorado, Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota. So I thought our area of the High Plains is called the Llano Estacado, which means staked plains. A lot of different reasons, a lot of different theories on why they call it the staked plains. One being the Indians would put stakes in the ground to help direct them in which way to go. When Coronado came through this area, discovered it, they say that he named it the Stake Plains, part of that, but because of the stakes or battlements. When you come up to the High Plains, the high cliffs that lead you up onto the plateau of the High Plains. Looks like battlements and staked plains. You know, who knows? I don't know. Llano Estacado. So I just kind of decided to shorten it to Llano, which Llano means grassy plains. And it's definitely a grassy plain here. So I'm the Llano Rider. I first started riding when I was 5 years old. I got my first dirt bike, a little JR50 Suzuki. Grew up riding at the Canadian River. Got my first Harley in the early 2000s, when I was in my 20s. An old 80 Sportster AMF bike. Rode it for several years. Then kids came along. Didn't really get a chance to ride. I actually wrecked that bike. A friend of mine wrecked that bike, so it's a basket case. Actually, it's still a basket case. Maybe I'll get to it one of these days. But I had kids, put the kids on dirt bikes. They grew up riding dirt bikes with my nephews as well. And it was just a great family activity. Now I've gotten older. My kids are grown. So I had about 3 months ago decided to purchase a Harley Davidson again, a 21 Street Glide. You know, when I bought the bike, I bought it to relieve stress and just to have something kind of fun to do, and I knew I would enjoy it. But truly, I have fallen in love with riding. I look for any opportunity I can to ride. I just enjoy it so much. Getting out there on the open road, listening to my music, letting the wind carry the stress off of my shoulders. I tell my wife that, you know, it's funny, I'm always a little tense when I get on the bike, and I can't ever, it's always a period of time, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but then all of a sudden it's just, you know, all that's gone, and always a smile on my face now more than there used to be. Been able to relieve some of that stress. So when I did get my bike, I joined some Facebook pages to kind of get some ideas of where some rides are here. I mean, of course, I knew where some were. So I liked several pages, and I would post some pictures of my rides, and you know, I'd get comments, it's so flat up there, there's nothing to see. Then I'd post another picture somewhere else, and they're like, "Oh, that's a beautiful area. Where is that?" So I found here in the High Plains, especially on the Llano Estacado, that rides, especially scenic rides. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like a long, flat road too. I can just really listen to the music, just calm down. I don't even have to worry about, taking the turns, anticipating the angle or the lean or anything, which, don't get me wrong, that's fun too. I love that. So I wanted to start this page so that I can start showing some rides. And then also, I love history. There is a lot of history up here in the Panhandle. And so I thought, what a cool way to combine the two things that I enjoy, riding motorcycles and history, and especially Texas and the Panhandle history. Now, with that said, I don't want to, I am not a guru. I'm not a professional rider. I'm not a historian. I'm just an average guy that works for a living, works hard for a living, and uses motorcycles as a getaway. So I'm not wanting to be a guru. I'm wanting to be a guide, show people rides, show people my experiences, and just share that. My second goal with this channel is, even if I really don't get any subscribers or viewers, I hope I do, and I hope that I meet several people and I learn from y'all on your comments as much as y'all are possibly learning from me. But my other goal here was that I wanted to have a place to document my rides, record them and document them. And so my kids and my grandkid, I have one grandkid at the moment, hopefully more, so that my grandkids, when I'm gone, can think, I miss Papa. I want to see what let's go to his YouTube and let's see that ride. And I'm sure he's going to grow up on a dirt bike as well as any other grandkids, and hopefully maybe end up on a Harley as well, or whatever they're into, and be going, let's go look at the rides Papa did, and then go on those rides to the Outlook and maybe feel a little closer to me when I'm gone. So kind of a part of my leaving my legacy as well for my grandkids. Another thing I plan on doing here is, so I am approaching winter. It is November of 2024 is when I'm starting this page. Winter's coming. Actually, it's really slow coming this year, amazingly enough. Usually we've had or is fixing to have our first snow. We did get our first freeze the other day, but it's warmed back up into the 70s. It'll be a good, gorgeous day to ride tomorrow. But during those down times, I am hoping to do some upgrades on my Street Glide, and want to document those as well and show y'all what I did and how I did it. And maybe somebody can learn from me, or maybe I can learn from y'all a better way to have done whatever upgrade I'm doing. So look forward to doing upgrades as well. Some of the plans some of the rides I plan on doing, just some of our local ones. The Lookout's a very popular one. I have one I call Tascosa that I go on around the lake, where we kind of go around Lake Meredith, Alabates, Flint Quarry. I like to go there. Some of that, both actually the Lookouts and the Alabates were on my intro video. So that's kind of what I hope to do. Just show everybody the beauty. Because even those flat runs, even the flat parts of the High Plains, in my opinion, holds its own beauty. Also, I'd like to hunt down Quanah Parker's arrows. If you don't know what that is or who Quanah Parker is, Quanah Parker was the last Comanche chief. He's got arrows all scattered all over the panhandle, even down south from my understanding. So all sorts of different places and history behind those, some battlefields and some other things. Go to the Adobe Walls. I've lived here my whole life. I've never been there. That was the last Comanche battle. So hope to go up there and document that. And then I'd like to get out of the high plains some and off the Llano Estacado and maybe go down into West Texas, into the Permian Basin and West Texas around El Paso on Fort Davis. There's some beautiful rides there. One, from my understanding, they call the River Road, which follows the Rio Grande right along the Mexican border. So yeah, Durango, Angel Fire, New Mexico, yeah, just document all my rides and document the ones here on the Llano and as well as off, and just kind of show my adventure and hopefully share those adventures with anyone that cares to subscribe and join in. And I do think that's about it. So my next video that I plan on posting, I actually was going to post one introducing my my Iron Horse, my 21 Street Glide that I named Ruby. But actually I am going on the Trips Harley Davidson toy run tomorrow with my daughter, and so I plan on doing some recording on that. So that will actually probably be my first ride recorded and put on the internet, and I look forward to that. I remember my dad going to the Trips Harley Davidson toy run. That was the first toy run here in Amarillo, so I look forward to that tomorrow and being with my daughter, who is at school at Oklahoma State right now, so I don't get to see her a lot. She's here for Thanksgiving, so it's gonna be awesome to see her. Beautiful day for a ride. I look forward to that, and I look forward to sharing that video with you. Man, if this is something you think you might be interested in, or you just kind of want to follow along and see what I post and see what I like, man, please hit subscribe and hit alerts so you'll know when I post a new video. And man, I really am excited, and I'm really look forward to having this journey with anyone and all of y'all that join me. So with that said, I appreciate you. This is the Llano Rider signing out, and I hope to see you out there on the road.